So this is the district of Metchosin where I grew up at the edge of Victoria, BC. It falls just outside of the urban containment boundary for the region. So 95% of the region's development up until 2038 is going to occur outside of Metchosin. So we're going to go into Metchosin and take a look at the rural character that it's trying to protect. Before we do though, I just wanted to show this. This is Royal Bay Development. It's a former gravel pit just 2 minutes up the road from the edge of Metchosin, and it's undergoing redevelopment right now to be a complete community. It's totally within the region's urban growth strategy, but you can see it really just shows how the urban containment boundary is quite important if residents want to protect a rural character of a municipality. So this area is at the edge of Metchosin. It's classified as rural residential. So it's you can subdivide your lots down to half an acre here, but it is outside of the urban containment boundary, and it's, quote, not intended to become future urban areas requiring extensive services. So you're actually not allowed to build, the city's not allowed to build sewer systems here. But it being a farm community, you are allowed to have livestock, 2 horses, 8 pigs, 24 rabbits, and 15 beehives per acre. So this is also rural residential 1, but as you can see in front of us, this lot is actually quite large. It's 11 acres, so there's substantial variation. So the rural residential 1 code states that residential uses should be of a form, density, and character that support rural working landscapes. And I thought this particular house was an interesting interpretation of that. So this, as it were, is downtown Metchosin. That's the community hall just up there. This area is sort of an interesting mix between agricultural and commercial C1 zoning. The commercial zoning allows for certain uses, but is pretty restrictive. This actually used to be a gas station up here where the Tesla is, but that's no longer allowed. It does allow for a subdivision of lots down to 1/4 of an acre though, and that allows for this sort of dense community here. And here we are just down the road from downtown Metchosin. All this land is agricultural, falls under the ALR Agricultural Land Reserve. This is Taylor Beach. And that over there is downtown Victoria. It's about half an hour away. And this is the property I grew up on. It's zoned as agricultural land, which means you can't subdivide it into lots anything less than 10 acres, but you are allowed to have any sort of agricultural services here, including cannabis.